Why, hello there and welcome back. Previously on the Grave Raider, we explored Tintagel, located in Cornwall, England, in search of the legendary statue of King Arthur. Towards the end of that episode, I explained how we must leave as it was time for tea, but just because we've had our tea doesn't mean the adventure has to stop there. So afterwards, we continued on to a little village called Boscastle. Let's have a little walk around and chat. Just like Tintagel, this village is additionally located in Cornwall, and believe it or not, this very place we're walking right now was once completely submerged underwater. Believe me, I am nowhere near exaggerating. Type in Boscastle floods and you'll see exactly what I mean, because upon first glance of this lovely village, one would never guess of what awful floods have happened here. It's unbelievable, but that's the thing about the British. No matter how tough things get, we always pull together and continue onward. You know, stiff upper lip and all that. Certainly makes me proud to be British, though I still do not wish anything like that to happen to anyone anywhere. It's devastating to think of, but I'm ever so glad it's peaceful now, as you all can see. This is not my first time visiting Cornwall, nor is it my second. I used to stop by here and there with my family when I was little. I feared that potentially I may not recognise the area due to how long my last visit was, but upon my arrival, old memories came flooding back fast. No water pun intended. It was quite a delight, though old memories weren't my only reason for my return. Another was the opportunity to properly film footage of my Lara Croft biker cosplay from the video game franchise Tomb Raider Legend. Without giving away spoilers, in case you haven't played the video games already, there is a England level on Tomb Raider Legend where Lara travels to Cornwall and meets the statue of King Arthur. Pardon me, but I'm afraid that's all I can say without telling you spoilers. Let's just say what happened next was certainly nothing less than action-filled. So I had an idea. Why not cosplay as Lara, specifically from the Cornwall level, and meet the real King Arthur statue right here in Cornwall? So that's what I did. While I was up there by the Tintagel statue, I did want to film a separate short episode just to really put the focus on my cosplay attire, but though there were some very lovely people who were being oh so very delightful and kind, there's always that one person, if you know what I mean. So I ended up deciding to choose another spot in Cornwall to film, which turned into Boscastle. I scouted around walking until I found this little spot, which I knew would make an excellent shot, what with the splendid stream, the greenery, followed by a seagull flying overhead. I knew this would be the splendid example of Cornwall's beauty, so this is where I filmed my cosplay attire. If you wish to watch the full episode, I shall link it within the description below to those curious. But speaking of cosplay, I've said this time and time again over the years, but since I've gained many more of you recently, I wish to say it yet again. One of my goals, other than blogging and YouTube becoming my job, is since as far back as I can remember how badly I wanted to be like Lara and go on all these adventures, and I think you know where this is going. One of my goals is to cosplay as every single Lara there is, all the while wearing that cosplay attire in said country. Though from time to time I would perhaps put my own little twist on it, since I do like to recreate her style as how I see her, so not always an exact copy. Essentially, I would be recreating what Lara has done. I have similar likes and hobbies as her, as you all regularly point out, And well, I do have many adventures planned out in future, so I might as well do it. So just as I did at Tintagel, I wore Lara's Cornwall gear in the Cornwall, while meeting the statue of King Arthur just as she did. So if I, let's say, gained Lara's winter outfit, I would then travel to Kazakhstan, where she wore said outfit in game, and I would film myself there in said attire, recreating as much of what she did as possible. Again, I spoke of this goal years ago, and I regularly receive kind messages of encouragement to go ahead, but obviously it is going to take time as this is coming out of my own pocket and I am merely a human with bills to pay, but there are things you can do to help me reach my goals faster. So I have set up a Buy Me a Coffee account, and if you are unfamiliar, it's basically both an app and website where you can donate as little as a cup of coffee, or more if that's what you desire. It's so very simple to use. You do not need to make an account to donate, and you may choose whether or not you wish to remain anonymous when donating. As of now, any donations I am putting towards my channel, so that means new cosplay gear, new equipment, and overall any necessities for the channel. You can even donate with a little message telling me what you'd like your donation to go towards if you'd like, or type as you please. Having the extra income would certainly help speed up the process, but other than donating, you can also help me by boosting my channel. What I mean by that is like my videos, share them, subscribe, and leave a comment. It doesn't even have to say much, you can simply comment a single emoji, and just by doing any of these things it all helps boost my videos, and the more they are boosted, the more views I have, and the more views I have, then I can turn YouTube into my job and can then put that income into better equipment, better quality, and so forth. And with this, you can be certain to expect many more episodes than there ever was before. So by doing any of these mentioned, this helps all goals in one. This is truly a dream of mine and would mean the world to me for it to become a reality. I am a very determined individual, so I'm not giving up on this, and I know together with your help we can do it. I have strong faith. I shall leave my Buy Me a Coffee within the description below, as well as keep it linked within my channel for those interested. And I just want to say I deeply appreciate every big or little thing you all do for me. Believe me when I say it means a lot. It seems to have reached the end of the episode. Thank you all ever so much for joining me today, and ta-ta for now.